Imagine waking up tomorrow and discovering that everything you have ever known, your family, your memories, the stars above your head, even the device you're watching this on, might not be exactly what it seems. What if reality itself is far stranger than anyone ever imagined? What if the universe is hiding a secret so unbelievable that some of the world's greatest scientists and philosophers have spent decades trying to understand it? Stay with me until the end, because what you're about to hear may completely change the way you think about existence. For thousands of years, humans believed that reality was simple. We looked at the sky, watched the sun rise, and assumed the world worked exactly as it appeared. Then science began revealing astonishing truths. The Earth wasn't the center of the universe. Time wasn't constant. Space could bend. Invisible forces shaped everything around us. Every generation discovered that reality was much stranger than the previous one believed. Today, another fascinating question has emerged. Is the universe truly as real as it appears, or is our experience of reality only part of a much deeper mystery? Before we go any further, it's important to understand something. Scientists do not agree that the universe is fake. Instead, many researchers explore ideas that challenge our understanding of reality. Some of these ideas come from quantum physics, others from cosmology, computer science, neuroscience, and philosophy. None of them have been proven, but together they create one of the most fascinating mysteries of our time. Let's begin with something incredibly strange. Everything around you appears solid. Your chair feels solid, the walls seem solid, your body feels solid. But science tells us something completely different. If you zoom into your hand millions and billions of times, you'll find atoms. Inside those atoms are tiny particles like electrons and quarks. Surprisingly, most of an atom is empty space. That means the objects around you are mostly empty. The reason they feel solid isn't because they're completely filled with matter. It's because of electromagnetic forces preventing atoms from passing through one another. Already, reality isn't behaving the way our senses tell us. Then comes quantum mechanics. Quantum physics has shocked scientists for over 100 years. Tiny particles don't always behave like tiny balls. Sometimes they behave like waves. Sometimes they appear to exist in multiple possible states until they are measured. One famous experiment, called the double-slit experiment, has amazed researchers for decades. When particles pass through two openings without being observed, they create a wave-like interference pattern, almost as if each particle travels through multiple paths simultaneously. But when scientists measure which path the particle takes, the interference disappears. This doesn't necessarily mean human consciousness creates reality. Despite popular claims online, scientists debate what these results actually mean. Some interpretations suggest measurement matters, while others explain the behavior differently. The mystery remains unsolved. Then there is Schrödinger's famous thought experiment. Imagine placing a cat inside a sealed box with a mechanism controlled by a quantum event. Until the box is opened, quantum theory suggests the system may exist in multiple possible states according to certain interpretations. The cat becomes a symbol for one of physics' greatest puzzles. Of course, no real scientist wants to place cats in dangerous experiments. The example simply illustrates how bizarre quantum mechanics can become when extended into everyday life. As if that weren't enough, Albert Einstein himself struggled with these ideas. He famously disliked the randomness of quantum mechanics and once remarked that he did not believe God plays dice with the universe. Yet repeated experiments continued confirming the strange predictions of quantum theory. Now let's move from the microscopic world to the enormous universe. When astronomers observe distant galaxies, they discover something extraordinary. Everything we can see, stars, planets, galaxies, people, accounts for only a small fraction of the universe. The majority appears to consist of mysterious dark matter and dark energy. Dark matter cannot be seen directly. Scientists infer its existence because galaxies rotate in ways that ordinary matter alone cannot explain. Dark energy appears even stranger. It seems responsible for the accelerating expansion of the universe. Together, these invisible components make up about 95% of the universe, according to current scientific models. Think about that for a moment. Everything you've ever touched represents only a tiny portion of what exists. Could reality be hiding far more than we can perceive? Now let's explore another remarkable possibility. What if our brains don't show us objective reality? Neuroscientists explain that our senses don't capture the world perfectly. Instead, the brain constructs an internal model using electrical signals from our eyes, ears, skin, nose, and tongue. Your brain constantly edits reality. It fills gaps in your vision. It ignores unnecessary information. It predicts what should happen next. Optical illusions demonstrate this perfectly. Two people can observe the same image yet perceive entirely different things. If our brains already construct a simplified version of reality, how much of the universe are we actually experiencing? Some scientists argue that evolution favored survival, not perfect perception. In other words, perhaps our senses evolved to keep us alive, rather than reveal the universe exactly as it is. Now imagine taking that idea even further. Could our entire universe be an advanced simulation? This concept became famous through philosopher Nick Bostrom's simulation argument. The argument does not claim we definitely live inside a computer simulation. Instead, it asks an intriguing question. If future civilizations become capable of creating incredibly realistic, simulated worlds containing conscious beings, and if they create many such simulations, then statistically there could be more simulated realities than original ones. If that were true, perhaps it would be more likely that we exist inside one. Even some respected scientists and technology leaders have publicly discussed this possibility, although no evidence currently proves it. Researchers have even proposed experiments searching for tiny irregularities that might hint at computational limits within space itself. So far, nothing has confirmed the simulation hypothesis. Still, the idea continues inspiring scientific debate and science fiction alike. Then there is the holographic principle. At first glance, this sounds impossible. Some theoretical physicists have suggested that all the information describing a three-dimensional region of space could actually be encoded on a two-dimensional boundary. Imagine watching a hologram. It appears three-dimensional, yet the information creating that image exists on a flat surface. Some researchers believe something similar could apply to our universe. Again, this remains a theoretical idea, not established fact. But if true, reality would be dramatically different from everyday intuition. Now consider time. We experience time flowing steadily from past to future. Yet Einstein's theory of relativity revealed something astonishing. Time moves differently depending on speed and gravity. Astronauts traveling at extremely high speeds age slightly differently compared to people on Earth. Clocks near stronger gravity tick more slowly. This isn't science fiction. It has been confirmed experimentally and must even be corrected for GPS satellites to function accurately. If time itself changes depending on circumstances, then perhaps our ordinary experience of reality is only one perspective. Another mystery involves consciousness. Scientists still don't fully understand how subjective experience arises from physical brains. How do electrical signals become thoughts? How do neurons create emotions, imagination, dreams, and awareness? This challenge is sometimes called the hard problem of consciousness. Some researchers believe consciousness emerges naturally from complex brain activity. Others explore more unconventional possibilities. At present, nobody has the complete answer. Now let's step back. When you combine quantum mechanics, dark matter, dark energy, relativity, neuroscience, holographic theories, simulation arguments, and unanswered questions about consciousness, a remarkable picture emerges. Reality appears far more mysterious than we once believed. But mystery should not be confused with proof. The universe may be completely real in ways we simply don't yet understand. Science progresses by asking difficult questions, testing ideas, rejecting incorrect explanations, and refining better ones. History teaches us that today's impossible idea sometimes becomes tomorrow's accepted science. At the same time, many exciting hypotheses eventually turn out to be wrong. That is exactly why science is so powerful. It welcomes evidence above belief. Perhaps one day we will discover that reality is even stranger than current theories imagine. Or perhaps we'll find that the universe is beautifully ordinary beneath its extraordinary complexity. Either way, the search itself is one of humanity's greatest adventures. Every telescope aimed toward distant galaxies. Every particle accelerator probing the smallest building blocks of matter. Every scientist questioning accepted ideas. Every philosopher wondering why anything exists at all. They all contribute to the same incredible journey, the journey toward understanding reality. So the next time you look at the night sky, remember this. Those stars may represent only a tiny fraction of what truly exists. Your senses may reveal only part of reality. Time may not behave the way you think. Space may contain hidden dimensions. The universe may still hold secrets beyond our imagination. And perhaps the greatest mystery isn't whether the universe is real. Perhaps the greatest mystery is whether humanity will ever fully understand it. If this video made you question reality in a completely new way, let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Do you think our universe is exactly as it appears? Or do you believe there is something much deeper waiting to be discovered? If you enjoyed this journey into the mysteries of science and the cosmos, don't forget to like this video, share it with your friends, and subscribe to the channel. Turn on the notification bell so you never miss another mind-expanding exploration. Until next time, keep asking questions, stay curious, and never stop exploring the mysteries of the universe.